teleporter is down. Alright, so this is one full round of playing Viaduct. I really like playing Engineer on this version of Viaduct. Mostly because there's less flanks. Alright, so I usually put a teleporter up there, and I love to put a level 1 or a midi over here. And I do it for a very explicit reason you're going to see later, but great sight line there. Anything that your sentry can see, or anything that can see your sentry is in range of your sentry, which is really the perfect thing, and it's elevated. Now, normally, what I'm used to on this map is running minis and then having my teleporter get sapped every 2 seconds by a spy camping our spawn. So, this time, because I've been trying out the Eureka effect, I have a lot more success. But also because their spy keeps getting blown up as soon as he saps our sentry, or teleporter, so. But okay, so I usually put my sentry there, and I usually like to put my dispenser over here. Because this is a much easier spot for your team to retreat to, while still keeping view of the point. They can stand kind of next to this wall, shoot the point, and be healed and get ammo back. Now, this is where I've got everything set up. I don't need to really protect myself as much anymore, so I switched to Rescue Ranger. I could probably have kept the Short Circuit or the Wrangler, frankly, but I don't know. I like the safety of having a pistol. Alright, so pop over, and I'm like, alright, I guess it's time to start upgrading this. I normally don't, because, again, I usually normally run minis on this map, but because the teleporter is honestly the most important building on this map, I mean, it usually is in general, decided, well, I'm gonna run the Eureka effect, that way I can just pop back to my teleporter and fix it basically anytime it gets sapped. So, yeah, putting this up, still, I don't know, there's a rule with Engineer where, not like a rule, but there's kind of a goal with Engineer to be unnoticeable for as long as you can, and so putting up the teleporter is good, putting up the sentry, you know, I like to sometimes wait to upgrade it, just so that it's kind of getting kill steals and passively, you know, helping my team, while not, like, doing the majority of the damage. And if, you know, if somebody gets killed by level 1, they're gonna be like, eh, whatever. But now it's a level 3, and now it's about to get a lot more attention. So everyone's like, okay, we gotta get rid of that. That's bad. And also, it being a level 3, I think makes it a bigger, bulkier target for soldiers to shoot. So I grab it and I move it over here, because they, you know, knew where it was. It's like, okay, well now, you know, I'm gonna put it here so I can tank. I can keep the point clear for a little longer. And now I'm like, alright, let's upgrade this, because if I'm gonna turtle, then I really, really need to have way more in the way of ammo. So I actually could have just waited to swing on this until he shot it with a rocket. I probably should have done that in retrospect, but I think I'm so used to panically having to, you know, fix it as soon as possible. So, yeah, I was like, oh, my teleport's up here. Wait, no, I came out of it. Yeah, thank God, honestly, that these guys are covering my tele so well. It's so important. But yeah, so, you know, they knew it was there. They're going to go to push it, and then they're going to get shot by it up there. So that's the goal with that. But yeah, the reason I also like it up there, and I like having the dispenser here, is I can stand next to my dispenser, and I can just Rescue Ranger turtle long range my sentry from over here, which is usually handy. Although this round, because I'm running the level 3 for the first time, it actually kind of backfires. So I got this soldier, and he's like, alright, I'm gonna take the point. I know to be wary of that sentry. Oh, it's up there now? Oh, okay, I'll just blast it. And my bolts are literally just too slow. They're not fast enough to beat his rocket over there. So, of course, their whole team pub pushes because they're about to lose. And down goes the dispenser. So, but the key thing here is I still have that teleporter. Spy has not taken it out. And I'm so used to spies on this map just camping it. And if that dome man hadn't killed him, I would have probably telefragged him there. Now this is actually a terrible sentry spot, because the only stuff that's in range is behind cover, or covered by that metal plate. So a soldier could just stand on the other side and just blast it with rockets. At least when it's up on that ridge, it's a much more oblique angle to take it out with a rocket. So, but now it's like the sentry's up. I can probably just safely move it, get it built. Let's put this dispenser back up just on the off chance we get a really big push and lose the point. So I'm getting this guy all ready to go. Oh, scouts love this thing. And all right, we're holding the point. Yeah, they're not taking this. There you go. Boop. Yeah, that's how I like to run engineer on this map.